Alright guys, and welcome back to the second LightBurn lesson. This time we're going to be making a jigsaw puzzle. So in this lesson, we're going to go through a couple new things. We will learn how to import multiple design files and arrange them, how to set up and perform multiple layer operations, and how to engrave an image. So before you begin, make sure that you completed the Getting Started section in the user manual. And go ahead and download the Jigsaw puzzle files from this link. I've already downloaded them down here. They come in as a zip file, so you'll need to unzip them before you open them in LightBurn. And then make sure we have a piece of 3mm plywood measuring at least 150 by 110 millimeters. It can, of course, be bigger. So after you download and uncompress your design files, let's hop over to LightBurn. So once we're in LightBurn, much like the last tutorial, we're going to go ahead and import our design files. But this time we're going to import multiple files at one time. So I'm going to control click the files, or we could drag select them so that they're both selected down here. And when we open them up, notice they're arranged together, but they aren't the same size and they're much too big for our project. So what I'm going to do, the process I usually like to do, is I'm going to drag select them so that they are both selected. And then it's going to default the dimensions up here to the largest dimensioned drawing. So I'll go ahead and I'll set this height to 110 millimeters because that's how tall our drawing is. And notice our drawing still isn't to scale, but they kept their positioning together. So I will click this one, the image, and now make it the proper size. So now they're together and the proper size. But let me back up a couple steps. What if you didn't do that? What if they came in completely different and different sizes? I'm going to show you how to arrange them really quick using the LightBurn tools. So I'm going to deselect the drawing and the puzzle and select the puzzle on its own. I'll make it 110 millimeters. And the motorcycle. All right, so now they're the same size, but how do we get them together? Well, with LightBurn, it's pretty easy. Up here, you'll notice these buttons that look like funny shaped boxes. These are all different ways of aligning your drawings. I could align my drawings to the sides or to the top. Make this a little more obvious, align them to their tops. Or I can, we'll drag this one way out here so you can really see it. Or I can select them and align them based on their center lines using the center line selection tools. So that's a really neat and handy tool that I really enjoy being able to use. And now we can position the picture in the workspace by dragging and dropping. This one we're going to work from the bottom left-hand corner of the drawing. So I'm just going to use the move to lower left of page tool to select the lower left for the positioning. So now from here, what we can do is we need to assign the power and the cut strategies that we're going to utilize for this. So again, using the library, select plywood and 3mm, and the blue was our cut layer. So I'm going to select that and tell it to assign the cut values using the cut and assign to layer button. And now we're at 3.3 millimeters per second, and the power max is at 100%. I noticed the tutorial has the power at millimeters per minute. So if you need that You can always use that. And then the image, we will do the same thing. So select image in 3mm and assign to layer. And then I always like to cut after my image, or after I etch. So I'm going to reorder this so that the image etches first and then we go through and cut. I think that's personal preference, but I always like to do that just so that the parts can't move while I'm etching them. So now we're going to go from there. We're going to head on out to the laser. Everything's ready to go. All right, so first thing we need to do is place the material into the laser into the bottom left-hand corner, and then go ahead and shut the lid and press the enable switch to let the laser know it's time to go. Once the laser is enabled, go ahead and head back to LightBurn and hit start. The laser will start cutting, and soon you're going to have an awesome jigsaw puzzle. I hope you guys learned some great things from this tutorial. Be sure to come back and check out the next one to learn all the new and interesting things that we can do with LightBurn and the Emblaser too. Thanks for watching.